The script produced will form the basis of the video content, so you can now decide on what type of video you'll be producing. When writing the script, it's vital to constantly check whether the content ties back to the learning objectives and goals. Also remember to put your thought into your target audience. If this will be a demonstration video, you can record the narration separate to the video and use it as a voiceover. However, if you have decided it will be a talking head video, your best option would be to use a teleprompter so the presenter will not be required to memorize the whole script. Either way, it's now time to work closely with a subject matter expert in producing the script by using the content provider to write it yourself or ask them to write it with your guidance. Remember, the script is being written to be turned into audio. It isn't being written for the learner to read from a page. So, make it more conversational by using pronouns to make the video more personal, such as using the word you instead of the learner. This will create a feeling of social presence. Again, remember the script is for audio, so put more thought into the punctuation. You may also want to add extra full stops and commas to give the narrator more pauses throughout the content. Always have the learner in mind and how it will sound to them on video, as you want to give them time to absorb the information. Feel free to follow these guidelines when writing a script for e-learning. Start off by introducing the academic or presenter along with their background within the subject area. This helps the viewer to build a sense of familiarity with whoever will be presenting the content. Include the learning outcomes so the students know what they'll be learning and why they're learning it by outlining the relevance of the content. It's also a good idea to include a quick recap of what they've learnt from previous videos and what they should already know. This will reactivate their prior knowledge as new knowledge builds on and connects with that prior knowledge. You can now move on to the main content of the video. This can be in talking head format, animations, or video demonstrations and scenarios. You should already have an idea of what type of video you'll be producing from the information you gathered within the analysis phase. Relate each new lesson with relevant examples the students would be familiar with from the real world. They can then start thinking about applying this new knowledge. Try asking rhetorical questions or offering a problem that needs to be solved. This will encourage learners to pause and return to the content. Add an overview or recap at the end to summarize what they've learnt. If the video is part of a series, you can now give a glimpse of upcoming content within the next video. This could be something interesting that will be covered, so they're eager to proceed onto the next video. As you write the script, you should also be working on the structure of the content and whether you need to break the content up into multiple videos. Once the script has been produced, it's important to get it QA'd for accuracy, especially if you've written it yourself. Once the script is complete, it's now time to move on to the storyboarding stage.